Hey, yo, folks, sorry about, well, lateness. Hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Yeah. Yep, some 3.1 side quests. Said to make my dinner real quick. It's gonna be a quick one, so that should avoid the problems last time. I will do one of just go on break and, eat in a moment, so I just want to get the stream started. Started as always. Oh yeah, 45, level 45, 46. I did not manage to complete the one Wondrous Tales thing, unfortunately. That's on me. I didn't check, real, I didn't think about it until it was too late, but yeah. I should have just gone for it last time. I might have been able to get it, but nope. Since I am going to be doing daily duty, some more. Now that we will also have to do one of today's set of missions for the Moogles, because I didn't do it yesterday. I couldn't figure out one thing, and I didn't do it today because I honestly had things to do, and my eyes got dilated after. And why isn't the game popping up? This isn't the first time this has happened. Give me a moment. This has happened before, so I think I need to. Got it. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to get sign into the game again. I just realized you guys can't see shit. Give me a moment here. I don't know what the fuck's happened there. After the update popped, it should have been fine, but for some reason the launcher's bigger. I don't mind. It's just it doesn't change. I didn't even download the update when I noticed that. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't doing that right. Huh, I just forgot I used to have this at the outside of this. Hold on. Sorry, folks. The interruption popped up. Yeah. Okay, well, now this is visible again. I need to take that break. I'll be back after I've got my dinner and eaten at least a chunk of it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. You just fix goddamn this again. But so yeah. Sorry about that. Someone can remember that I was doing this and getting this started up as well. Good stuff. I'll have to get up and get the rest of my food because it's not done. It's close done. So, the other first thing we're doing today is I'm pretty sure my Wondrous Tales are expired. Yep. And these are old tales. Maybe you can come up with some here like it's some good new tales. Nah. My own fault for, not doing this fucking shit fast enough. Okay, so now I can actually fucking do it. My own goddamn fault. Okay, classics. World Darkness, okay. Nope, nothing I can do yet. The Bowl of Embers, I can do that one on my own, so fuck yeah. That one I'll have to maybe talk to it. Honestly, now that's there, I might talk to the next day or two my guild about doing that one. That one off the list. I'll try that one on my own. I might be able to do it. I don't think I've done that one. I'll try that one solo. Oh no. Do some deep dungeon stuff. Okay, that's easy. Rival Wings. Literally nobody does Rival Wings. Rival Wings is a dead, rotting carcass of a game. Play feature. So yeah, the Vanu are ready to go, so I will go ahead and make that my... Honestly, we'll head to Zenith and do this first. Do I want... Yeah, no. We'll do that because it'll be easier to handle while eating, and then then I will do the Vanu. Get them to the next stage. And then I'll, not useful for me right now, but still nice. Maybe I should try to get some fishing and done later. That's neither here nor there. Right. My stuff should be ready by now. But I will go get the quest first. Do this first. So, the Oblivion remake Shadow dropped. And holy shit. It looks actually like it's really good. I haven't played it. I haven't watched a lot of content on it. I did do well, reaction to the trailer, as well as several minutes of me digging through online trying to get a grasp of what had changed. But it looks like they understood the assignment. While the character creator lets you make actually good-looking characters, and lots of people actually look good now, they understand the type of people who played Oblivion loved making horrifying monstrosity of main characters, and so you can still make your horrifying monstrosities. Which, you know what? You understood the assignment. Yeah, if this thing if it wasn't for the manons, I could have maybe have gone this, but nah. Anyways, now that I'm back in DNS, I'm gonna have to take another break again, and we'll keep talking. Stirring by the that's the one I'm doing right here now. So, drowsy dragon, wake up, bud. The Moogles find it pleasant. They find it irritating, but it wakes them up. By the way, one of these quests showed me what a Koopa tree actually is. I should show it to you after I do this. But yeah, pretty much all my apprehension for it faded away because it actually looks like a legit good one that still maintains a lot of the fun jank, nostalgic jank, deliberately engineering some of it back in, like in the character creator, but still making it a fun to control and play game by modern standards. Really good looking, which isn't a priority to me, but that doesn't mean it can't be a plus. Like, just because I don't think that the most important thing in a game, games development is how it looks, doesn't mean I can't, or at least how pretty its graphics are, how high def its graphics are, doesn't mean I can't enjoy pretty graphics. Then there are exceptions. I think VR is one of the few places where high-end graphics matter a lot. Oh, hey, they're here. Parents, I need your assistance, blah, blah, blah. Oh, delighted dragonet. He wants to go on an airship ride. They went, what? They're saying to murder you. Three times like sure. Once they made up their mind, they won't, and you look as though you're good with your hands. Here, take these cuts out and couple them together yourself. Their airship. Soon we can have the cargo delivered. They want it until, oh my god, I'm giving baby dragons toy airships. This is amazing. But here the Ishgardian Knights are, and their biggest complaint is, do I look like fucking Santa Claus? Fine, whatever. Here, you make them and give them to them. And you know how the guy who's making the fan remake are? Likes the Oblivion. This was always meant to be a way of expressing their love for the project. And since they're almost done, there's literally no point in stopping now. And it's very likely that Sky Oblivion is going to be infinitely easier to up mod. To stand the rough play of a dragonet. Hey, you down there, man. That's so lovely. And let's go play Knights of Worms. That's amazing. And that's what swoop down after them and experience that stuff. Airships off the edge of isles. That's actually legitimately adorable, and I love it. It sounds like your handiwork. And I expected to think that we had a bear stealing things besides I doing children. Anyway, since adventure. Now, maybe if you guys hadn't been, dogmatic, fanatical bigots, you might have been able to figure this out a long time ago. Ah, shit, right, the music. How could I forget? Sorry. Look, the one thing I will say is this reinforces my decision not to start Oblivion. That's like, that is a Koopa tree. These things. Actually, I think they look really cool, so. There we go. No. There we go. We got a clean mug strap. Little rasp from the simple night sappers, but they were ordered down too quickly. By chance, we found something else to use. Which should prove to be surprising until it. What happened right now? However, we haven't told the scales from most of our pods are less suited than your finger task. Can you help us do it? Oh, okay. Helping him molt. Shit, right. What do you got? Reverse sleeve plates. He gets help molting and they get cleaning supplies. Easy if they are brittle, but these ones still deserve me. Wanna play that scoop? That's neat. That's actually kind of neat. But yeah, like, but I'm still going to do Fallout 4 first because I have not played that game ever. As nostalgic as I am for Oblivion. I think my favorite bit is that they are preserving some of the voice acting. Not all of it, but Patrick Stewart's performance is still there, just as it always was. Which is good, because as an introduction to the game series, that was the best. Those maws of Oblivion. I was drinking. It was so good. And just some of the details that have come through. The Oblivion gates, you can see the other side of the portal through it. God, that's so good. That is a detail that I didn't even know I would desire, but now I do, and it's amazing. Like, yeah, a lot of, like, the voice work in that game isn't actually that good for the most part. I will fully admit that. Honestly, mostly bad. But not just on the people's faults, it's on the directors and the editors' faults. But that doesn't mean there isn't some voice acting that is honestly still always really good to enjoy. For the NARM factor, stop in the name of the law will never not be good. I'm sorry, the guards' voice work is actually really good. I think the guards, and I hope they look alone. And Patrick Stewart, of course, brought his A game because he actually really liked being given a 90-page backstory document on his character. Yeah, that's a story he's talked about. I don't even think he remembers any details because of how long ago it was, but just how much that was fun and refreshing that was. To get into the idea of this character, and it worked. Him and all the most important characters were great, but like James VA work was a mess in a lot of ways, and I won't defend that. No, I just want to play. Four. It does mean that I've officially decided to use my copy of Oblivion to instead play that to eventually let's play that fan conversion mod. I don't know what it's called. All I know is it was the prequel to Enderall. Give me a moment to just look at what this is. This is only number 4. Am I only? Okay, I'm at 2 more. I've got 2 more sets of these to do, which is I thought I was further in, but hold on. There we go. Oh, it's pick up a hand in tribulations with the undo. Oh, it's hold on. Voice Fetas. It's literally ships out of the nation of undo and Gundu.
Is it sense? There's a thing before Tenchi grows into mastery, something all Gundu and Thunder work together for. I think from many sort of place, the Gundu shall hold a feast for Thundu. Friends, the banquets may act among Banu. When we gather around blazing fires, all brothers fluctuate like tears and rain. To prepare fish for the main course, so he goes to Voice on Scion's Run. Whatever will be, will be. To make a catch even in new Banu, envies food that the catches. Cook catches their own talents is all the more delicious. Consider the fishes, the seasoning, rest. So she asks Haru to gather a mineral most precious, abalanthian rock salt. Banu holds the cloud seed's entire supply, so Haru must venture deep within Okavando to where this would lie. The men bring back more pure chunk the most pure chunk you can find. Time a country to make a suitable catch, so she asks that Haru gives the rock salt to brother. Lena returns with cloud seed's most succulent fish. Well, to do this, I should be in time to start also using my other job for this. I realize I've been mostly focusing on Dark Knight with leveling, but it did need the most, and also it's just, you know, a fun class idea. Honestly, I'm enjoying tanking with it decently well, outside of a few hiccups here and there. Like me forgetting to swap my gear out at the start of a dungeon before a dungeon start, so I wasn't, you know, I was a few levels down gear-wise, and which is really bad when you're a tank. Bam, 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 bam. God damn, ugh. Unclad Evolution Rock Salt. You're a chunk I can find. Give me a moment here. Alright. Right, that's Dark Knight. Like, which one is Dark Knight? That's the idiot who's been playing this class for a couple days now, but for the most part, I am good to go. Ta-da! Da-da-da. Trying to get both of them up more. Once this one starts getting more contemporary with. Boop. Come on. This one shouldn't prove too difficult. Boop. Alright. Nope. Guess they've got it. Alrighty, here we go. Boop. Yeah, that's my ranged attention grabber. I hadn't realized it was ranged when I first put it there, and I'm not sure if I want to move it so I have access to it as my more immediate one. Actually, this thing's big. I think this thing's big enough to require a boop. Slow down. Boop. As always, the power of darkness prevails. Yeah, it's interesting. You'd think being a warrior of light would mean telling all the powers of darkness to empower you would be bad, but it's not. These are, in fact, the powers of our enemies. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. As always, AoEs are my style. And while I might often slip into the 1-2-3 combo in this class, because its ability to keep me alive and heal me, that I can't use the third part of the combo, so it's not exactly super useful anyways. Ah, no, wait, there's another one. But that's right, I forgot there was two of these. Well, hey, ugly. Come on. I think I'll leave it until I get a better attack to put there. Boop, 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 boop. Like, it looks super fun, but I didn't even really have time to start watching the thing because I had a eye appointment today, like I said. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Oh, I'm still in the Bono voice. Yep. I was still in the Bono voice. That does make that kind of funnier, though. There we go. Come on, it's the blasting camp. Boop. It'll be interesting to play that before I play Oblivion, because that's almost certainly what's going to happen. Probably had that coded for that. Not coded, but set for that. Oi, oi. Big green block. I'm just thinking about, you know, those things. Like as is common, I watched the video online the other day, and I probably didn't need to fight these, but what just happened? Shit got glitchy. Ha ha ha. Boop. Boop. If there's ever a class I feel like I need vitality potions to give me an edge up every now and again, it's this one. Are we the bad guys? Maybe. I say it out loud and
Who cares? Stab it. And in all caps. There we go. Oh, the time for the thing. Hey. Good shit, good shit. We're gonna swap back to the appropriate job now and poke our heads into the one thing. Once again, save these until I'm at 6, and hopefully I can get what I need. Let's go back and... Oop. Play the game while lifting my weight. What a shock. Let me just take a thing real quick. Beep, 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 beep. I think I'm getting to the point of lifting this thing that I'm going to have to increase that time if I still want it to be. I mean, okay, it's still a challenge, but ooh, wow, okay, wow. Sorry about that. Yeah, I say I'm going to cut it out if I can. Some people's YouTube's forgot that I'm using my phone for the timer and such, and I forgot that I had YouTube open. So someone short started playing. Okay, this one will be really easy. Timer start. Yeah, I'm gonna have real difficulty playing this bit, won't I? I've already adjusted the squat thing anymore, just because of how trivialized it's become. This one isn't quite the same. Honestly, it's bulkiness, getting in the way a little bit, and amping the weight up. Shit. All right, big bro, don't be a dick. Drinking, snuggling, sexing you, although she not say what it is. Freeman's most of its purities. This beautiful pink salt, harvested from Avalanche Science, almost entirely transparent. Avalanche rock salt. And it's cloudless as the clear summer skies. There's no test. What does sister hope you use this for? A feat. It's the main dish, no less. So you to put on a face. This the spring her purge is often fleeting. Not like the new Vanu's place matter. When it said comes under that she goes to such trouble that my actions under her so. Changes, it is plain to see. Not long ago she clutched at Luna's feathers. Fearful to wander hard. Too far from my skates, but now her conviction to build our new home spurs her growth. She said, Lunu Vanu sometimes does not recognize her. I thank you for setting my aside during this time in Netherling. Also, last, other than no longer in Netherling, leave her alone in the wilds. Lunu Vanu worry. Paralysis can be still delicate. Arms like French's diversity, and on sock the guy, the beast first still stock. Skulk in the water. As sheep, Novana must watch over village. Pray with it for Saran. Whatever will be. Then see that she is safe. I will not stop that. I am compelled to. Nothing will stop it. Don't do anything fucky, okay? Don't fucking throw that away or waste it or something, okay? I don't completely trust the brother after his god-awful, stupid fucking reaction during one of his first scenes. Yeah, workout-wise, that's gone easy, which is, real good. But yeah, I got my episode of the Nintendo Switch Direct up, and oof, yeah, how fucking things have changed. It's a really funny calculation of everything. It is, oof. Let's see, where is... Oof. Alright, so she was indeed in trouble. Cloud Worm. Oh, anyway, let me put on the voice. Nope. Haru, thank you for asking me yet again. I know you.
It's again. Clap. Thank you before meat spoils. Shit. Looks like, enemy spotter might have heard what she called home and know the island was called Naki. Bump, 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 bump. Things are progressing well in the other game. I don't know how much of the game is left. I know it's not actually that long of a playthrough game overall. Also, but I do know I have screwed the pooch and I can no longer get the game's Ghost achievement. Yeah, it turns out you can't let anybody see any bodies. It's a very accurate achievement. You cannot be spotted in any way, shape, or form. That's very hard to do. Because not only because a lot of things go into it. Thankfully, though, the game has a new Paid Plus mode, and I absolutely will be using it on a harder difficulty to do a non-lethal approach. So, by that point, I should have enough upgrades that when I go into the other one, I can rely on getting a cloaking device up early on. So that gives... Now, Linda Valley Cooks, of course, I was welcome to Pieces Savannah. Let's go. The son of no. Why, Hanu, Chief Hunter wears such ornate mask. That's the symbol of his power. No. Chief Hunter wears others believe so, but Linda knows for true. He meant for which are son of the newborn hatchlings. I am Chief Uno and son of Cinnamon Maytime, Chief Uno and son of Victor fire such as this. There as well the power of sense, his moves with the intensity of sun itself and drives all darkness into hiding. And then wishes to one day dance his father's figure, but Basana's memory and protect Okaran Naki still be young, but Sono knows she will become great member of the Gundu tribe. Maybe one day she become a chief. I wonder what armor they give me. Other than Handu praise feast, particularly the fish. They're sharing many meals together and sewing moons. Of course, I was going to sit alongside the cooking fires with any time. Fishing for friendship. Oh. Sarah Clay and Thunder have sent flowers in separation. Giant flowers. As always, the extra 6 quests pop up. 3 quests pop up, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of these done. Ranu Valley. Speak to Ranu Valley. Una Valley. Oh my. Ooh. God. Yeah, we'll talk to the others first because they might send me to talk to Luno too.
Boop boop. The whole specific location. Alright, Vanu. Like to the midges. Aight. Hold on. Now I also have to get the Gastronus. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, whoops. I forgot to actually reclaim the vehicle. I is dumb. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Boop. Blast him, blast him, blast him, blast him, blast him, blast him, blast him. I think that's what I'm for. Oh. Yeah, do another one of these to both get experience and hopefully get another second chance point. There we go. If not, the next one will be. Ah. Tara deep cross. I believe my group can handle this much of a pull. Boop. Doop. Doop. There we go. Boop. Ink Violet. There we go. Bit. Oh. Come on. Smashing cut. Boo. Smashing cut. Get him, boom. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Hey, yo, eat stabs from the heart. One thing they need to get when I have more free time is a copy of the player's handbook for D&D and the DM's guide, so I can start reading up on all the little bits of rules and how to handle things and such. So I want to run a session. I want to at least try my hand at running a session, and if I like it, I'm going to get a hold of that 14 base D&D supplement someone made, and try to run a session set. Yo, funny enough, when I first thought of doing a 14 base D&D supplement, you know what part of the game I thought of setting it in? Right around here. Not what I'm on, no. I mean right around where we are. Where I, we're starting the game right now. Isleshire. Near the end of the quest line. I think Isleshire is a great place. A great, fun place to set up a adventure from. After this, I'm going to take a short break. I need to get up and move around a little bit. Close my eyes a little bit. It's been a while, but they're still a little sensitive from the whole eye exam thing. Boop boop. Honestly, it's mostly I just need to get up a little bit. Actually, I think that that's just I'm feeling lethargic. It just, yeah, no, it's not that they're irritated. It's that I'm feeling like I want to go to sleep for a moment. Not even that I feel tired, I'm feeling suddenly lethargic, and a lot of times I feel like the best way to get that up is boop 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 boop. Boop boop. Ground stabby, ground stabby, ground stabby. I did it. Combat D&D can be such a mixed bag. Sometimes you don't get to do anything, sometimes you get to do a lot. For instance, the guy I was playing, one of the new guy who joined the group during last session, didn't get to do crap. Like, legit. He was playing a barbarian. He didn't get to do much but run around the field. I didn't get to do nuts during that battle, but in the second part of a battle we started last time, I managed to do a lot. I created a thing and did like 27 damage with a single crossbow bolt, and I'm not a fighter or a boom. Rogue. It's not sneak attack damage. So ironically, it does do sneak attack to it. No, it's just one of the things we got given is elemental boosts. Everybody got given one, which honestly, my favorite thing. Ah, there we are. I'm distracting them. I guess everybody else is just passing on shit. God damn it. Come on, bud. Anyways, I will be back. Alright, well, hold on. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see, boop, boop. Anyway, turn on outside music. Boop. I am absolutely sure that's not the song that's playing, but it might be. Hold on. Yeah, okay, hold on. That was a Monkey Island tune. I'm like, that does not look right. Why did this teleport me here? Oh well. Guess trying to screw. Bow. Eat my infernal claws. Is it in the right playlist? I think I might should have put this one in chill, not energetic. Anyway, come on, bud. EXP for days. Anyways, honestly speaking, I already thought. It's interesting with the game we're playing, because like I was led to believe the guy was a lot more violent in the book, and I guess he is. It's just there's still a lot more homebrew and homebrew adjacent shit than I was expecting in that. And this guy's short little campaign he's having us run. I like it. Nah. That's it. Anyways, where was I going with this? So he did something I liked, which was this elemental based upgrade, story based upgrade, and that's the kind of thing I like. Though I would have made it a potentially made it a side quest. It is very much something I've been inspired by for a long time, based on another campaign I saw a long time ago. Coming again. What the fuck is this thing? It is a screamy little thing, ain't it? Run to the Corrigan. Ooh, Fire Touch Wind Crystal. Oh, okay, they're Mandrake variants. These guys are already tough, but EXP. Hey, another Conley Corrigan. Ew. I almost missed this one. But yeah. And a lot of them were not just straight up elementals, but also elementals of the different damage types too. I got the poison one. I would have was thinking about dark, but someone got that before me, and so when it was one per, and I went okay, and I went to poison. Then poison is pretty fucking good. I also picked up an acid rapier to go with my because I'm a bard. And so now when I'm wielding my rapier and hitting something with it, which I haven't done yet, I'm melting them with acid and poisoning them. And I see what happens is everybody gains that type of damage added to their nearly every roll they get. One player has an exception due to who their patron is. So, because of who their patron is, they don't get the damage boost on their patron spells and everything. But everything else, I didn't get to do it, but it would have been really cool if I could have pulled it off, because Vicious Mockery that poisons someone is fucking nasty, and I love it. $4d6 damage. Oh, that's 5d6 damage based entirely on, or no, it was d4 damage based entirely on psychic poison. It's just hilarious to me. I love the idea that your words are apparently so fucking awful that the other guy's brain starts fucking melting. It's quite literally poison. What straw? Oh, that's it. Okay, I didn't know. I put then no, that's okay. Reading one more. With this I can spam the strongest AoE. None shall escape my might. Music comes for Ganu Ovano traveling gives comes. First man, let's see what Netherling offers in trade. For a camp of flesh. Yep. I do wish the sessions could be longer, especially since the GM, it's not really a problem, per se, because the GM loves that, making sure everybody gets combat per session, and that's good. That's great. It's just, our sessions tend to be only about 2 hours long. No, not 2 hours, about 2.5. That we usually get started half hour if everyone starts showing up. So 2.5. Still, it's quite fun. But the key thing is, if I get to the point where I can start running my own, I'm capable of actually running my own sessions. Yes, sir. Man, boom, 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 boom. Welcome to, what song is this one? Welcome to Xanarkand, I believe, or Bethesda. Okay, welcome to Pixeland. It's a Final Fantasy X tune. I just don't know which one it is. But soon enough, we're going to. It'll be time for everybody's within our groups, overall groups, to choose new campaigns and such and so on. I'm thinking of maybe putting my current character to bed. I like her, but I never really got the most out of her, and yeah, some of the same ideas I have for playing her right now will be great to pass on elsewhere. Oh, one thing fun happened. My character got blackout drunk. She stole some booze from another player. Yeah, they bought an entire bottle on the side. They wanted some, so she just took it when he wasn't looking and poured herself some and conked the fuck out. Because I badly failed a Constitution check. How badly? It was a -5. I rolled a 4 and had him +1 from my mom. Yeah, it was hilarious. Turkey Payasa? Vanusak. Capturing Payasa. They were correct to assume people would like these things. Payasa Okut. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Stuff so. Failed the roll and just immediately passed out fucking drunk. It was hilarious. Especially because the players had to try to help and it didn't. And pretty much the first thing I did, was what my character did upon waking up from that horrible experience, was buy 2 more bottles for her. Not to drink. Outright. I outright said, no, I'm going to keep them, and when the opportunity, and in case we need to booze someone up at some point, I'm going to cast prestidigitation to make them taste good and give it to them. I will probably find a way of changing what it looks like, slipping it into a new bottle. Ah, shit. FF14. Oh well. Well, it's a break from doing these missions then, because I'm going to go ahead and immediately go back and just finish off the ones in my menu and then do the rest. Also, I'm going to run a dungeon as monk. Danny, and not Danny next time, but head down to that right Danny and say that you'll ever bring down. Travel comes. Definitely being a barometer for beauty in the queer feature, is would most currently rank high amongst core gun enthusiasts. Thanks to flood circles like sun, flower and summer storm, but you harvest gun it's not difficulty, but just wives of Okinawa traditional gun feast. No things gift of core guns, one slice of marinated honey. Right, it's finishing touch to complete perfect Gundu banquet. Get that paella you want. No, just catch fit in Sprite League paella. Heroes that's why this particularly paella are practically perfect with pregnancy or pending. Yes, many thanks for like summer spring probably like stuff on Mana wins for sun now. I cannot lose with a spark price. Perhaps Mana gets here, Penfield Oakland shot and pads the fight to lose, bring shame to all the Gundu. We all Thunder great tip. We cannot let them win. Honor of all tribes wins our fight. Our chance to defeat Thunder Payasa without mercy. Oh, no. Nah, these have some good tunes. Not that the game's own are bad or anything. It's just I want to take a for it. So, yeah. Alright. Let me pull out Wondrous Tiles. I'm gonna go ahead and go for something within. Oh, let's go. I haven't been to Emperor Keep in a while. There we go. 50 and 2 post 50s. But the idea is, you know, prestidigitation might make it so you can make it taste good, and so you could just do like a drink. It won't change the hardness of it, but if you know make it taste nice and sweet and such, and spike it to previous existing drink, it could help lubricate some lips. If you catch my drift. Also, it's cheap. So it's cheap and a strong shit beer. Perfection. And if nothing else, I can have some funny shit involved, but I also got to try something that unfortunately failed, but god damn it, would have been really cool. Catapult plus Alchemist's Fire equals impromptu or improv fireball. It did come in handy, and one guy got forced to run into fire and then run into his own guy's attack, AoE, and that combined it mulched him. But damn, it would have been so much more fun if it had hit. I was honestly expecting that never get to use that thing because we were going to be we all thought we were going to do more ship versus ship combat in this campaign. And who knows? Maybe I'll stick with the boat campaign, and if so, I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to still switch characters. I have a backup one and I think they're going to fit the campaign a lot more. And I think that will be a good time to do it, you know. I want to play a different character who's even more fighty, and I have ideas. But yeah, and I got fun ideas to do with this character. Razorbeard, especially if it is still set within the same basic setting, because he's a Warforged, and the way this team is handling it is that all Warforged are like, spoiler for Dragon Age Origin, like golems from Dragon Age Origin. Yeah, they're not artificial creations; they're souls entrapped in artificial bodies. And that could prove an interesting interaction with the backstory I had planned for this character. That being a form of mass-produced pirate to fill up the fleets of a wannabe pirate admiral. I think wannabe. He was, in fact, a successful pirate admiral for a while before he got capped. And as soon as that happened, my guy waited until his crew he was free from his control, and well, he waited for the moment that the crew he was forced to work with and treat. But yeah, my general idea, like I said, I called him Razorbeard. He was a fun character. I enjoyed coming up with him. On their end, another campaign might see me bringing out Eberron Whisper Talon. I've yet to cook up a backstory for him. I'm thinking he's the son of a powerful but not outright a formerly powerful mob enforcer in a different city. And when his boss got taken down, he went down with him. And I thought he just kind of got raised as part of that life. He would have been a made man, guaranteed. But all that happened, and there was no place for him to go, and he needed to disappear. We got some connections with his pop's enemies, and so on. Not too hard, because, hey, we got another spin. Not too hard, because he's, he wasn't exactly well known, but it was known the guy had a kid, and I'm gonna bank that until we start this, because it actually feels like it'd be a disservice game-wise for me to do that when I haven't even started it. Speaking of, this is gonna be keeping me in like this, I'm gonna go ahead and go do it. But yeah, this would be why he has the charlatan background. He was living for a few years already under a fake identity and such, and two fake identities, one of which is the one he'd be using at the start of the game. That wouldn't be his default identity. It's not his original name, it's not his original identity. Even his build, a lot of his character details are different. I'm thinking, that he was actually a lot more brightly colored originally, and his pops had a man who he had paid to prepaid for in case a scenario like that to give, you know, some typical cosmetic surgery. And it was even done in a way that would have meant that by the time my character woke up the next day, he already looked different. And the other guy wouldn't have no idea what he looked like. So, charlatan background works great. He doesn't really know a lot about being a criminal outside that, because again, while he was raised in that life and he has a certain experience, he was not quite old enough to actually join the family business. So while he was, you know, he did have another one also, so that he could, you know, begin to do stuff. I figured, you know, you'd have one of them, Eberron Whispertalon, as his primary identity, and I'd hook up another name for his other identity, which would be his criminal. If the party needs something, then Eberron disappears for a bit. His alter ego pops up and finds a way of getting it to him through his bargaining connections to the criminal underbelly. One idea I had was he'd have a quest to get the Raven Queen's attention and become a warlock for her, rather than just starting out. I think that would actually be fun to make it a quest. This is entirely so I can get the pact of the book pact. Hey, Aphidorky. Guess we're doing level 50 after all. Oh well. Pact of the Tome. But Raven Queen. I think it's one that works well, because like the Raven Queen's stated goals are simple. She hates fucking people who defy death. If you are fated to die, you fucking die. So his proposition: use his bargaining assassinatory skills, as well as whatever power she gives him, to take them out. And further, by helping him gain power with his goals of becoming a mob boss of an entire city. Why? That just makes it easier to off her enemies. Help him gain power, and he'll gladly remove all those bastards who cheat death. Area. Shit. Area. Okay, I stepped in a bad breath. Come on, you fucker. Ha! How are you still doing up? Lord's Tool, huh? Okay. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be over here, taking away at this Donatrian, this annoying habit of seemingly summoning enemies. Ah, I'm not moving this time, bud. Did I not get this achievement before? Remapping the realm? I honestly don't know what the fuck that is. It's... There we go. Boom. Blood Moon Sacrifice. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Okay. Boop, 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 ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. The fuck is remapping the realm? You know what, this fucker's still not dead? I do not remember this fight at all. Aha! Eat my spin kicks. Eat my AoEs. Gunsamat. Bo-bo-do-do-do. Vadrago Slessa. There we go. There we go. What the fuck is remapping the realm? Seriously. I don't remember fighting this thing on while doing this, so. Is this just an alternative path? But yeah. Boop. There we go. Back as many buffs as I can. Take out the ads. Take out the ads. Yeah, I can't do shit. Come on. The fuck is this madness? Boop, 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 boop. There. There we go. Come on, bud. Again? Die already. I was about to use the one thing. Never mind. Guess we didn't need it. Boop. Ah, guess I did fairly well. Got me close to a level up. Got me one thing. Why the fuck did I get remapping the WhIlE? Didn't I do this dungeon? I am honestly baffled. Huh. I just... Have I not done these? Oh, I have. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Funny, those other two, I thought I have to run anytime soon. I have to run higher levels. Well, that's fine. Recommendations. I still need to take out a payas. Find a payasa to take out to complete that. Fire touch crystal, soft soil. No. Down. I'm pretty sure I got that to the point where I have the ability to do the next quest for this. But right now I'm looking for payas to throw down with. And then I'll head elsewhere. There we go. And while I'm at it, clear section, boop. We'll start with Monk, then, yeah. Boop, boop. That way I don't have to change class and can try to get it up more. It's shit. Come on. And that's a pit. It's a pit. How hard? Honey, where are you level-wise? Okay, yeah. I need to go in here if I want to see how far away he is from the next level. Little under half. Okay. So that's a big little. That helps somewhat, though. Really, with him, I just need to go around and start fight. Against the shadow. I believe the place I need to go to is more DoNt. Yep. Well, against. What do you got for me? Let's just turn the game's BGM back on. What do you got for me? Steel Peak Master. It suits Forbidden Chakra and Simulation Forbidden Meditation. Oh, the Forbidden Chakra. There was an attack opponency of 300 and while in combat on an effect of 5 chakra. 5 chakra close upon execution. Against the shadow. Haro. A letter has arrived from Dunsanta and Otuchaka. It was a bid come to Dalamud's talons. I know not, but I would ask some questions of my own. Eric also sends word. He has learned of the sect of shadow. Soon he will come to share his knowledge and see him. I would see my former pupils. I wish to believe in them. They are good at heart. So this I am done comes to. We go to Dalamud's talons. Bit reckless. I think we should have done it the other way around, but okay. I was like, what the hell does that say? I don't have any Aetherite tickets, so why is it saying the fee is waived? Like I do. I honestly forgot it just says that by default. Where'd I go? Leave. Hold on, I need to just make sure everything was good. If I have trouble, I'll make some gear for me. Otherwise, folks. Okay, the game's music just cut out for some reason. But not me this time, I didn't mute it. I'll just make some gear. Oh, unable to start a duty while on Duty Finder. We'll give this another minute. If not, if it doesn't pop, then I'm going to take a short break and then do this one instead. And if I have trouble, then I'll just make myself higher level gear. Currently working through my list of jump chain jumps that I have had, but haven't done anything with in a long while. Beauty and the Beast is the current one I'm doing. Keeps the option to be a beast or a animated piece of furniture or something like that. I chose longevity since it goes with the idea that the beast was in fact a full-grown fucking adult when he got cursed and not a kid, like it's common assumption. Withdraw. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be back real quick, folks. A new power awakens within you, the Forbidden Chakra. Forbidden Meditation. Oh, we'll let it sit a little bit and see if we can't get a, trying to get a level 1 can be a pain. Man, these are just great. I wish the insides were enclosed too, but Boo, boo, doo. Boop, boop. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly through the first chunk build of that, and then I will add it to my. Did I say this? Yeah, I did. Yeah, randomizer thing. And once I've gone through a bunch of those, I'm gonna run a randomized chain, a couple of them. I'm doing short randomized chains, so because I'm mostly interested in just short random combinations. I am not. I swear to God, I'm not. Camera, I am still sitting the same way I was before all this. I swear. Well, yeah, like I said, it's not exactly the best one out there, I will say, but it's fine. It's just like a new push-up build, but it's probably not one I'd super go into myself. But that's why I added it to the list, because then it's like, okay, you roll this up first. I deal with this reality's issues, and then I take this into the next reality. What reality do I go to? Digimon. Oh wow, you're in Digimon. Well, you have the ability to transform the beast. That's interesting. Like, you're easily on par with most rookies. I'd say outright beyond the power of most rookies, and in the level of power that a minor champion would have. You'd still lose to a lot of the heroic ones within this, but you could probably fight Kabuteribon and come out okay. Which is a lot more could be said for anyone else in setting, so congrats. So that's good. Next up, Matrix. Amazing in all places? Huh. Well, you went to there in the Digimon. Presumably in Digimon you picked up a Digimon partner. Which, by the way, I really want to play Digimon World right now. I've never played the game before, and it's hit me because I watched a pLaYiNg video and it talked about it and how the first game adapts a lot of the mechanics and lore of the proto-anime setting and how it was handled. And also, I really want to buy myself a modern Digivice. Specifically, the ones I want is the D3. Aside from honestly being my favorite shape of Digivice, and a significant lack of cards used with it, unlike the use with the power, I would do seriously just kind of want to play the D3 one, and there's a lot of things I like about it. I have one actually somewhere. I don't remember right. Hey, hold on. I think I have something stuff. Aha! It might be in there. It doesn't work. It also, I think that also had something else I'm looking for in it. I realized I have some Dungeon Dice Monster minis left over from a childhood of having that game. If you're wondering what the fuck that is, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh spinoff. Dungeon Dice Monsters. It wasn't very good. This gets to 10 minutes without even one more person showing up by that point and being in there actively for a while. I'm just gonna drop out of that and focus instead on doing another round of just leveling. Get my level up. Thought someone going off their Monk Lamb. Meant to hit hello, and I ended up hitting it farewell. So I thought I'd wave since I was also a monk nearby. Boom. I mean, they're actually thinking they're just wearing the default thing, but still. Okay, fine. Withdraw. I need one more level before I can get that up. So it's another round of. You know what? Yeah, he can do. I can do trials with this setup. Let's do a trial. Just a boost XP game. Anyways, where was I fucking going with this? Right. And I figured the only two I remember keeping, unfortunately, is the weird thunder bomb monster thing, and the blue eyes white dragon. I think the thunder bomb monster though could be used with a decent, if incredibly inaccurate, steel guardian miniature in our game, but everyone can keep track of where my goddamn monster is in sidekick is in combat. If I was going to keep playing my current character, I'd get a Hero Forge thing made for her. The acrylic see-through kind, rather than the full made one. That's cheaper while still allowing me to get the colors I put into it. I mean, I could just download the STL and get it printed out at the library, but I don't know how the library. Yeah, my oh, fuck you. I don't know why I was waiting so long to click that, but probably not annoying. Hey! Ah, the best one to have tunes on. This is Halloween, bum ba na 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 na. Mind you, music, reusing the beats and tunes from other artists is beyond fucking common. Like, so many fucking ones I can name. It's happens all the fucking time. Like, fuck. There's this one song, The Weekend. I Don't Want to Wait. That's it. Not The Weekend. I Don't Want to Wait for the Weekend. Which is blatantly stealing the tune of Dragostea Din. Or, as it's more often known as the what in America, Numa Numa. This isn't a criticism. I like a lot of these things tune-wise. Yeah, see, it's exactly it. Damn. Yeah, still not enough to get up, huh? That's fine. We'll split the difference, though, and I'll, the next one will go into this one, which will also be leveling, and actually be leveling, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm pretty sure it's in the foundation. Oh, 17 squats. I forgot to update it. It's, it should... No, I updated this. I saved it. It didn't save. God damn it. This should be 16 squats, not 14, so... We'll go up and do that as soon as I'm done with, this run. But yeah, I'm not gonna likely to do Digimon World anytime soon, mind you. But it's just something I brought up. Boop, 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 boop. Water on the ground. Get that aggro away from their player. Boop. No, it's called, they call it anonymity, but aggro is shorter and he rolls off the tongue. Oh no. Oh good. Prompt res. Great Scott, it's time to beam you up. Back up. God, okay, that is a fucking mess of a fucking reference. Great Scott, it's time to beam you back up. I'm not complaining about you having a message. I'm complaining about the message. You really combined Back to the Future and Star Trek there, huh? Ignore the clams. Oop. I was like, why can't I fucking get off here? Yeah, sorry, I got stuck on geometry. What am I gonna do? I mean, I ignored the cams. Maybe pay attention to this game, not your Twitch. Hey, I am in fact playing the game. I ignored the... Okay, how do we go about getting... I tried to heal myself as well before I died and ended up getting mulched. I didn't fight any clams. I had forgotten that those things spawn infinitely from them, but you got, well, we're being attacked by them anyways, so I was... Okay. Literally, the only point I had any trouble going through there was when I got caught on geometry, and that was more me misjudging the point where I could step off. It looked like that I could, and I couldn't, and as soon as I realized, I went around. But well, I hate to say it, we went too fast for what we had going on there, and you got swarmed with enemies. So, yeah, I tried to do what you said and ignore the shells. Now, some of those things probably targeted us because of me, but a lot of them were targeting you anyways just because we ran by, like this. I think it was almost certainly 90% of them were doing this, and that, you can't blame me for that. The big difference here is that I'm going to focus on killing this thing, so that if we all end up dead from this fucking fire seekers, again, we only have to fucking deal with them on the way through. Okay. Oh, I recently got Sure. That's a thing I don't use much. Look, I'm willing to cop the blame for a lot of bad playing, but that wasn't something I feel like I could really be blamed for. Really, that was all of us just pushing too hard and pulling too much. And unfortunately, there was no avoiding that pull, I felt like. Maybe if I was coming, age on mobs, you have hate. Yes, I know. Them and aggravating them doesn't help yourself. Yes, but it's my job at the... Whatever. You know what? It's not worth fucking arguing. Especially since I know they're not actually watching me at the moment. Engage aggro again and no heals. Oh, okay. You want me to stop doing my job as the tank? Do you want me to turn my Z stance or whatever the fuck away from your back line? Okay, that one's my fault. But the aggroing people, what do you want me to do here? There a way to is there a way to avoid? Yeah. Oh wait, what do you know? I can't fucking avoid getting aggro. It's almost as if I'm the tank, and my job is to. You know what? Go fuck yourself. Add the block lists. I am the tank. It is my job to fight the enemies and aggro them. I literally could not go past them without aggroing them. You know, it was gonna eventually fucking happen. Maybe I don't speak English. Or maybe I do and understand what the fucking tank's job is. That is literally my job as the fucking tank. What do you I'm actually fucking pissed off of that. Had that happened to anybody else, I have to look this up. This one's pissed me off and I need to having arguments with other players is a normal thing in this game. I didn't say anything, but I just fucking, you know what? Fuck you, I'm leaving. And if you show up and want to actually talk in my chat, I'll just straight up say it. You were giving me shit for doing my goddamn job at the tank. Here, so I was bound to get some toxic person who is upset at me for playing the game. But right, the way it is my job. The one thing I did badly was point the guys at the other party members. But I literally stood there trying to figure out a way past those enemies without drawing any aggro whatsoever. I've never done that. I've never fucking quit a fucking duty before because someone was on a toxic oh well. I don't give a shit. I can't do any duties to rate. Fine, I'll just play the fucking quest. I can't do duty finder to do anything. Oh well. Fuck it. Whatever. I'll just play the story quests and such. Uncompliant. Where the fuck is this guy? Up there? Oh, right. Okay, I was on the wrong fucking scaffolding. I heard the general area, I just had him wrong one. Alright, Trey. Trey is pleased to see you as always. Edge of Darkness. Oh, I need to get up and do the 16 squats, right? Sorry. I got distracted by both having the duty pop up when it did and That's utterly enraging fucking experience. That's apparently I think you can do. You can drag out chunks of the fucking different commands down here. Ugh. Look, 14's usually pretty great. It's a game that does not suffer nearly the amount of toxicity that most games do, because it's got rules and such and so on. Just honest to God, I'm actually very pissed off about it. Okay, give me a moment here. Maybe I could have voted to it. Didn't respond as maturely as I could have. I have never had to deal with a toxic mentor player before. But that is everything they've always said to people like to talk about them to be. Frey is pleased to see you as always. Look well, face determined. You have not heard. Oh wait, I forgot the voice. You have not heard the voice since we last spoke, I know. But worrying. You're offending with your dark side as strong as I believe. Then communion is all that you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. I believe 45 is when we're gonna start getting the Dark Knight gear, because that's how all the ARR quests are panned, and this seems to be based more on how ARR handled things. What am I doing? This will take me there quicker. Maybe they don't respond to English. I'm just gonna assume that other person was following their lead and just doesn't understand fundamentally what the problem was. Frankly, there are two things I should have done there. One, ask Kay, if you don't want the tank, to draw aggro, the one thing I'm supposed to fucking do in this game, how do you want me to fucking proceed? And two, I would have skipped that on the cussing, but I could have just voted to abandon the duty. I could have put up an abandoned duty vote, and it would have been severely more mature. But quite frankly, fuck them. That honestly infuriates me. It's not my fucking fault that happened. 90% with the first thing, because 90% of those enemies drew aggro on anything that ran near them, regardless of me. All that meant that they weren't attacking you. Two, we rushed through, and it was you ahead that was who intends on rushing through, instead of saying, oh, stop and let's deal with those fucking guys running around. If we had done that, even if we had died the first time, we could have just ran through. By the way, that is a strategy I've learned for doing the Chimera's Den super quickly. Cutter's Cry. The last level, just run all the way through. Don't bother fighting anything. Just aggro everything. Get to the end, so it doesn't hurt anybody. Die, and then go immediately hit the teleporter, and it'll take you right there. Make sure to aggro the boss too. Then make an offering of them to me. Also, probably not gonna announce I'm on Twitch the next couple streams. I'm not in the mood to try to draw in extra viewers from fucking the game. That's not the horror I'd long to see. You don't exist, don't you? This pointless trial to me for subjecting you to it. You remember this feeling? Huh, I didn't even realize I was level 48 here. I thought I was... Oh, no, yeah. I was level 48 for a while, I just forgot. Yeah, it's funny, really. I was told to ignore the clams, and shocking twist. It turns out that that was the first pin. Absorbing damage, huh? 29 minutes of this stone flesh. I thought it said 29 minutes. Maybe I just misread it. Oh well. No, it says 29 minutes there. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I want some extra XP. I was not perfect there. I know that, but I was not the problem. And I, frankly speaking, never want to risk playing with that person again. Camp Dry Bones, right. I forgot after that. Yeah, like, I was not perfect there, but I was not the core problem. I could have handled their toxicity better, but nothing changed about it. Maybe I should fucking change the name of this. I thought it was funny, because it was a joke playing off all those people trying to force people to play 14 their way. And it's like, you don't pay my sub? Well, here, you can pay my sub. I'm significantly less amused by it right the fuck now. Alright, fucking Frey. Let's just goddamn do this shit. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. There, feel your lungs. Let it pass through your lips. Slower, slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Take the 12. It is you, Haru. It is you, Haru. Isambard. And Isambard. Remember? It's been ages since we last spoke. We went to Slain Lord of Furrow. When you first came through looking for our missing confolk, I took you for a... I thought, yeah, because I need your help. Do tell. Oh, yeah, when a moderating party attacked a caravan on the road and afflicted several pilgrims. The incident both wrestling and mortal flames, but it seems neither of the position of most forces at present. But I then Sorrow should not be rescued. Please, Sorrow. Everyone else. Charge into an encampment filled with a march of warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves. Like a limit. To do the work of a tenement all because you're bloody assed. Is that it? That's what we do. That's what we do, isn't it? Every goddamn time. Fine, we'll bring them back. I thank you for running him to the southeast. And so are we. Yeah, this quest deals with interesting topics, all things considered, for what game this is, and everything. It's it's a great quest line for that, and so far it's turning out great. Just because some shits need your help, you're just gonna rush off and go fucking put yourself into extreme levels of danger to save them. That's all you do for them. Besides, just the mod said, wait for being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? Time to play the hero. The bar ahead, lead the way. My tankiness is off. Like, there have been many a time where I played utterly shit in this game. I did a horrendous job of absolutely fucking it up. That was not really the time. They were complaining about me doing things the right fucking way. Oh, stop that. We're done for. By all accounts, I did my goddamn job. I was doing my job fine. I've never thought about ignoring the clams. I think ignoring the clams is mostly a fine idea, but I do think ignoring everything else between the clams is the problem. That's less the adventure. Keep moving, we're not free just yet. Keep running. Do not let her escape. Of course, there's more. There's always more. Come on. Run. Get yourselves to Camp Drybone. You will pay for your insolence. Blood shower tabcha? Well, I will gladly shower in your blood. I've had my fill. Let's go. Alright, Fred. No one to leave off, did you? Did you? Look, something's not even your blood. Well, he wasn't called blood shower. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and get Simbad the good news. I think it's been long enough. No, 3 minutes off. I do feel somewhat bad for punishing like the one player there who absolutely definitely had nothing to do with the toxicity, but like, welcome back, Haru. Welcome back, Haru. I've already given this order before. Good show. Yeah, wait, so what's the time? So thank you. Come back when you like. What's with him?
You never faced death to this crumple. To condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength. In sacrifice there is liberation. And hand towards me, breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs and let it pass from your lips. Slower, slower.
Bet you go lighter and slip further into the abyss. A throne of bone she awaits. Serve, slave, slave, slay. They come to entreat her judgment. Serve, slave, 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 slay. One by one in solemn procession.
So, what did you hear this time?
And I didn't think you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Even if you did have a stronger idea, yet there is hesitation.
Listen to me, her. You've done great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm. But you are no Dark Knight. A Dark Knight, except she cannot save everyone, and sometimes she is fortunate just to save herself. Sacrifice, Haru, is renounce that which binds you. Better than shrink all that does not. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine, just a little tired. The communion is ended with our time together, but we shall meet again as we did before.
Damage responsivency of 300. Cast range 3 yards or yoms. And Stark Side increases damage by 10%. 30 seconds. Intimidation by 30. Yep, okay, sure. So it's Flood of Darkness, but different. Dark Side grants you visions of power unclaimed. Okay. Oh, hey, a second mystic ability. Target not in range? Did I hear that? Good. Okay, I'll be able to sell that in later. You know, I just realized there's something I haven't done in Limpsa. I got a couple of these. I'm going to use one. So that's obviously a short range. An extraordinarily short range attack. It's really only useful for smacking something right in front of me. Just a little bit of range. It's honestly so weird how short of a range it is. There. I like that better anyways. I haven't been here. With the surprisingly like success. Ooh, I think somebody Q Squadron roster picked up. Nope. Okay. Anyways, I've got more than enough of those. I'm going to go for Squadron and Survival Cult Crackdown. Yeah, once again, I'm digging through it because of this bullshit. AgGrO them doesn't help yourself. Jobs you have hate. My job as the tank. Yeah, so yeah, they were pissed that I, as a tank, was aggroing the enemies. That is the fucking most infuriating goddamn fucking. There's another one of these things I honestly need to go get because I completely have not been really thinking about doing this. Oop, open map. No, I want to teleport there, but opening map saves me trouble too. It's like, huh? See, I never really right click on those first. I teleport to them. That's helpful though. Yeah, leave a faith. Too late. I'm not here for that anyways. Apparently I had 2 cards on me around here. Oh no. Big boy over there looks like he's hungry and might twig on us. No. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna pull them this way. They won't come any closer right now, but they might bother us, so let's just get rid of these things and then... no heals if you aggro. That one is gonna be pissing me off the rest of the day, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna get this mobile for... I usually wait towards later, but... Come on, bud. Almost there. Okay, so combo potency is stronger, but with this, but that 300 is a good spam attack. Oh, good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, the new ability is definitely the better way to increase dark side, while the other one's great for grab and aggro. There we go. There we go. Move just a little too late. I don't super need to, since I'm the tank, but it's still good to occasionally do that. So yeah, use that to just keep the combo going. It does a healthy amount of damage. I'm like, oh no. Also, I just realized it operates on a different fucking... Oh shit, honestly, that's pretty powerful. I hadn't even considered that. Woohoo! I'm level 48 now. I didn't get anything new, but my stats are slightly higher. There we go. Alright, let's see. There we go. That's the way we go. I'm honestly glad it took me this long. All the way into Heavensward, a shit ton of content later. I honestly think I'd have trouble playing a tank if I had dealt with this early on into my time. I've talked about my issues with being a tank early on. How self-conscious I was. I very much might have sworn off tanking. Now, that might have been enough to poison me against a major aspect of the game, which... Oh, gotta kill these guys, right? Yeah, honestly, it's just a matter of keeping using this fucking thing. It's... Boop, boop. And here's the final boss of the dungeon. Glad to be of help. The first time player. There. Now it's pointing towards nobody. Move out of the way. I need to reapply my food. Wasn't super necessary but beforehand, but now it's still very useful. Yeah, I hadn't even really thought about how important these things are since they don't apply to the normal. Are you afraid of the dark? Yeah, so, there we go. And Dark Knight is now 50. You know what? I need to distract myself with something else that's actually fucking annoying. Sure, let's go to Round Square and use one of my leap of faith bullshittery. Nothing there. Nothing there. That is an amazing catch. Self-catch there. Like, what do you think you fucking are, exactly? You know, but people really do talk about... I hear a lot of people talk about how mentors are power-tripping people, but, like, I think that's the best example of it. Uncompliant. I was doing my job as a tank. I literally could not get past those mobs without aggroing them. If I somehow did, you lot would have. And you know what? Maybe that's what I should have done. The toxic response of, okay, I'll stop aggroing things. And then going, what? You don't want me to tank, right? So I'll stop tanking. You seem confused about what my character class is. I'm the tank. I'm supposed to aggro things. I literally have a stance to make it so that everything wants to attack me. I am tempted. This has been a terrible day. Location, the following city of Nim. Let me at least try to finish it, goddammit. I will say, for all I talked shit about how graphics in another way, I do think there's one point in gaming where this is absolutely fucking necessary to have a certain much higher minimum graphical quality. Okay, well, now that I can fucking see what's going on again. Woo! I actually managed to get that. Okay, so VR games. Now, I'm a strong believer that style can overcome a lot of issues. The only thing left is gold. I swear, after this day, if I somehow manage to fucking get gold, something I almost never get, Shit. Where the fuck do we go? Oh, that did not look like where we were going. That looks like an area we bypassed already. Oh, there it is. Yes, 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 yes. I have had a shit day with this. This is fucking one of the rare few fucking times I beat this. I am clipping this fucking yes, 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 yes. Fuck. Victory is mine. Oh, God. I almost never win that, and it was... Cactop board. Wrong person. Yep. Unsurprisingly, I almost never win past the first one. And hopefully I will eventually get that last one. I'd like that ring just for the hell of it. And of course, then I spend all the stuff I just got. I honestly don't know what better system for this there could be. I'm gonna see what the next event is after this, and if it's, you know, like slices right or when the wind blows, I'll teleport to the spot and just wait there. I love anyway when the wind blows and the other one. It's good fun. So we'll do these, and that will be the, well, it won't be where we end the stream, but it will be the end of our time in the Gold Saucer. I'm going to go back to Frey and start his thing, and I'd also say that some people get weird about frame rate. There's definitely a degree. Competitive games, frame rate matters. Yes, absolutely. Because it, yeah, lets you do more. Most anything else, it's unnecessary. Nice, but it's unnecessary. It's only a really problem when the frame rates drop to, like, stuttering shit. When it's, you know, a noticeable change. To put in perspective, what's my current frame rate? 50 FPS. Okay. I once was curious why my FPS was so low compared to how sometimes is, but it wasn't actually affecting my ability to play the game, so it didn't fucking matter. Conversely, older games and higher frame rates also are a thing that's kind of unnecessary to me. Again, there is one solid exception for that as well. PR. I've never used it, but that's like the one exception. And unlike with, and much like before, stylized graphics aren't going to let you bypass that. Well, I mean, it can bypass the higher graphics effects on flame rates, but yeah, once I, like the jump chain stuff, I was talking about that before. Jump chain stuff is, you know, some of it's more interesting to do builds for, some less. This is the only one, but the next one on my list I haven't done is the Benton by Heaven's Anon, which I think is a new one for me. I might have done this before, but it's not on my list, and there we go. It says the one thing I wanted in it, hybrid, which is, you know, great. I love that. And then it lets you pick to be literally any alien that has ever been in, that Ben can turn into. And you can custom make your own, apparently. Now, I'm going to say I've never really watched fully Omniverse. I tried to get into it, but I just didn't at the time. And the more I heard about how it handled certain things I loved. There are some things Omniverse did right, I will admit that. The biomatrix used by Ben 10,000, fucking loved it. Or, not the biomatrix, the, the biomatrix, whatever it was, the two different matrices he combined. That was good shit. Because, like, one of my favorite things in the original Ben 10, and one of my favorite little mini games to revisit time and time again, is this old Ben 10 Flash game, all about, well, fusing the aliens together. The idea was you get codes off toys, you stick them together, and then you get fusions. I love doing that, and I always loved redoing it. I love later ones. I've always had some, like, the idea of fusing some of my favorite aliens together. Chroma Stone plus Big Chill. if you follow the way they work, you know, the fusions would, if done well, still result in half power aliens, but a good combo. Big Chill's ice powers would be lessened, but he would should still be able to fly and have some level of intangibility. Presumably, it would, in this case, be something he can't hold for nearly as long compared to Big Chill's indefinite intelligibility, but he could at least hold it for a little bit, so, you know, briefly phasing through stuff is still useful. Chromostone's ability to, you know, absorb energy. Even if that was lessened, that would still be useful. They're two of my favorite, they're also just my two favorite aliens from Ben 10, with my third being Upgrade. Always loved Upgrade. It was quality shit. So this looks like it's going to be very fun to build a build for. And if right, I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that lets you ignore one of the continuities. Which is, when you have sequel shows and such that make controversial change, is always nice. Heck, I know people who hate who think everything past the first one was a mistake. Which, perfectly fair. Yeah. But yeah, I should be doing that one next time I do a write-up. And that's what I've been doing with my free time, mostly because, well, frankly, when I'm watching my way through the edited version of this to make sure everything looks good and everything, still sometimes miss stuff, I can just pull that up, do a quick bit of typing, and then pull it down, and without missing too much. I can't play a game and run editing at the same time. You know a show I did, Ben 10 related show I always should probably need to watch all of? Generator X. Rex. I never watched the entire thing, but it always seemed pretty good. Alright. Give me my shit. Yo, ayo, dance party. Ah, we're pretty in sync. Well, the two of us are. Now we're all fairly in sync now. Ah! Oh no, the punchy fuck. Oh, well. Oh. Hence of luck failed us. The dance of luck failed us. That was funny to do, though. Fun to do. It's the way the wind blew. Better than it always. I've had some great runs on that, and not so great runs. It's been a while since I've had a bad one, but I don't mind. Nothing else but EXP, Declaration of Blood. Ray's been watching you, and she is not pleased with your progress. Yep. Strange. Wasn't the person they killed supposed to be a guy? I guess they just mistook her, for being something else.
I'm beginning to question your commitment, Mario. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. Don't you all, this is for your benefit, Elizabeth. You don't understand. Never mind. If I know that, we'll have to keep it until you open your eyes. More dry docks. That's where we'll head next.
No armor ups? Okay. If I don't get no, not what I'm actually doing right now. Aurum Kasha. My weapon's a little behind, but I was heading for Soaring Hole, not, that. Alright, Frey, what do you got for me?
Never much cared for the ocean myself. I never much cared for the ocean myself. The friend of mine, the ones I told you about after our first unit, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculous, so we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk her out of it, but she had to get on a damn boat.
Don't be like that, friend. As I say, it's more than the spell of trouble. Parts about. So far as possible, yes, but Such matters fall within the perimeter of the act sin. They told me tomorrow, think about it, I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Captain Fox? Here's the one is not from him. I'm just thank you for so lens up. When I first realized that when summoned, I feared that the parents would just kill in front of us. That's right. Really, that was right, because you're just the one I need. Right. Then it's like, Danish, I was waylaid by quick run man. Assault strand. He left me with not more than clothes on my back. He said, gotta give a quack one's ass about your troubles. Go and bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. Where they pray, not a gang of rats. Accusation thing, man. Without your help, I'm ruined. Fine. I'll help. Stalking like a true hero. You know, the rank and file doesn't seem so dangerous, but the leader was a mean-looking bastard. The foes you face ahead can possibly pose a threat to you. How many of these have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my god, did I forget to do the... Oh, I forgot the wheel spin because I was distracted by dungeon, I think. Yeah, it says 17 squats. I put 17 in there, but I didn't change that, so... Okay, so... I ended up doing 18 anyways. Oh my fucking god, I forgot. I also had the... I rolled the... I play with my glasses off thing earlier because I didn't have anything to play off of. Well, guess we're doing a 20-minute run of that. Glasses off, and it started.
Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. You free.
Ew. 49. This shit's getting good. Okay, who am I fucking fighting?
It may yet suffice.
You're in soft hands. I'm like, oh wait, no, duh. These guys. Hero, no, not kill you and loots, you loots. Like, what enemy am I fighting? Like, this is a duty. Those were the random enemies that were standing there before. Those are the guys I'm supposed to be fighting. Come on. What the oh, there's some sort of status thing above him? I can't read it. Accuracy down. Reduced. Oh. Shit, I'm stun locked. Not a pain, you're gonna kill you and loots you loots. Okay.
This is right in the goods.
Yo, you haven't noticed been something going on here. Well,
there's nothing left here for. You did well. It's their honor. Finish it. Well, finish what we started.
I'm not fucking up the voice. I'm deliberately doing something different with it right now in response to the story. I will not draw attention to it because I want it to play out. I will draw attention to it, but I won't spell it out for you. I will let it play out because I think, yeah. It's you, were you able to catch up? So explain it. Time to deal with a good imported from exotic locales. Teach me, but integrity can't steal this. What did you do? Oh no, I believe them laid all over my works. I'm ruined. I'm utterly ruined. I don't understand for your reckless destruction of my property. I will acknowledge that you are not holding responsible. 50% value should suffice.
50%! 50%! I slaughter a gang according to you and your precious goodness the thanks I receive! Slack of shit, your enemies, I fetch your things, I do what your people can't or won't do yourselves. All you do is wantonly that's left you all that lion, suddenly at least then I wouldn't have been in your constant bloody whining for me like of this ever again. If you make me my influence, madam. Yeah, remember have to be set, but I think he understands, madam. I think you should be smart enough to figure out what the scene is telling you. I was like, where the fuck is it? Oh, don't tell me it's an orange thing. And then, yeah, over there, orange thing. I can't see it over here, not only because of the size of the map, but also because, again, glasses are off. Alright, Frey. Why don't we spell this shit out for you? Please, Haru. They know what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. What they're doing to us. It's these people. And then, what will you say? Never mind, the voice is all that matters. We don't need them to become a Dark Knight. He deserved it. Every word. Right you are, Haru. Right you are. Oh, good hint. There you shovel. I think he nearly pissed himself. These are what they are now, aren't you? Good. Good. I'm ready to talk to my scratch sweat. Discover your true calling. With every rest, you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss.
A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and she comes. She smiles, she nods, and she remains silent. But she too has a voice, and I will be heard. Haru Fox, stand to the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Up in the midst, we shall soar above, free at last. In these lands where we are not known, ask, and we shall quiet this place forever. Only then you have announced everything, you are free to do anything. And again, you will give us your answer. And to this point, I feel like that foreknowledge, no, it should be bleeding obvious to a heavy degree what's going on here. So I will spell it out. Now, I had this spoiled for me, unfortunately. Now, to be fair, there was actually a moment where I thought, oh, maybe I was just misremembered wrong, or at least that part of the detail wrong, and I still don't know the full details. But however, the person who fought the Ishgarian Knights, who they seemingly killed, but didn't, was a guy, but Frey's a woman. For a good while there, when people interact with us and Frey, it seemed like they were, seeing her and interacting with her and responding to her. But for the last while, every time Frey says or does something, they're looking at us. And listen to what Frey is saying. I should have let you all drown in the Leviathan's wave. I had a friend. I never liked the ocean. I had a friend who got on a boat, and I should have never let her do it. A boat. So many times now, the little things, they ask so much of us repeatedly. I kill your enemies for you. I do listen to your incessant whining. I should have let Leviathan's waves kill you. Frey wasn't there. Frey wasn't involved with that. So why is Frey talking about that? And why are people responding like we're the ones who said it? Our answer. And then there's the voice. She sits upon a throne of bone. And they come to her, begging them, slave, and the last one I can't remember, and so on. A chorus cry out for a hero, and she answers. And she comes silent and saves them, all while being silent. But she has a voice, and I will no longer be silent. Haru Fox. You're being obtuse and not getting it. Unliving Dead. I can't read that, but I don't need to yet. And Dark Knight's armor coffer. Freya's was here long before you met. I know you would come to your senses, Haru. Nah, let us go. Mercy, Snug, it's still too soon. They're warm, at least for a while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you're alone, call out and I shall join you. Later, afraid of hearts, so in what direction you cannot seem to recall. Say, in the chat, say Frey. She leaves, but you don't know where. Where could she possibly have gone to? Why couldn't we remember which direction she went? No, that's not it. I was flying towards where I thought. No, that's the other thing. Oh, God. Give me a moment here, folks. This was not the day to have 20 uninterrupted minutes of glasses off. I'm currently just closing my eyes and just not looking at anything. Oh, God. But yeah, for some reason, here Frey is talking about the two of us, despite being particularly my mentor. The two of us. Too far away. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck it. Must be the other way. Game, you give me this big area and I'm supposed to click on something. I hadn't realized that. Or there was a specific side it wanted me on. In my defense, it's harder than ever to see that shit. Wait, I know that voice. It's our Fox here, the Scions. I no need to say what it's honor to meet you, madam. I mean, by the Fury, the one who best of Shiva. The Lord of its fan knows the tale. But, well, I'll just say it. If I may, madam, we need your help. We have, abandoned them and taken to raiding caravans, fighting for Jennifer Pass. They may planning to expand their territory. It's gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We need at least 2 nights to clear them out safely. Here, madam, we have nothing to fear. Well, we created a strike. You can be shipped past it and fatally now, madam. They should have come run, so will you help us, madam? We beg of you. We beg of you. Too much, madam. We won't forget this. To the past, madam. We can discuss variations of our plan there.
No. No more. Enough.
No more, enough. I think I've got another 10 minutes of this shit. Stop, Michael. This is fun. I think we'll play to the end of the quest, though. I want to end it off. Doing someone that tells madam. We'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, don't you have to connect with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. I did say this quest dealt with how there were a quest line in this game that dealt with how much shit that just gets fucking piled on you, the fucking player. Boom. Oh, I'm actually getting experience here. Quite a bit of it, too, so I'm going to turn this on. Should have turned it on before, but I'm an idiot. I didn't even... idiot who has trouble seeing. By the way, I did. It made it look so easy. Trust, there was some injuries, but nothing serious. I tried to look actually. When you failed, it's time to retreat. I'll fight with you, madam. You know everything the band say. I've been following your deeds for some time now since the candidate for front. I just want to know, of course, but what I found really shows your compassion to the common man. Your life is awesome. Whatever beliefs, Sunday, of course. Oh, thank God. And now it's revealed that we have apparently been seen talking to a corpse. Like the one that was put down on Running Night. Yeah, I mean, of course, what fools do they take it for? I mean, I have occasionally talked to a plain enemy, but that's like pressing frustration and shit. Yeah, I'm so excited by Temple Knights. Maybe ask to surrender your weapon. Yeah, try it. What the fuck? Of course, here's the question. Frank knows exactly what was being said to us, but all those implications, we weren't here when it happened. They must be mad. They did us the greatest moment of our life. And now, instead of saying you didn't care, but you didn't care. That sort of so what he wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge that could guide you on the path. Who could aspire to become? You need to say and do things you would not. Even now, you can deny it well, the mighty but you can not deny what we have done. I'm good to you. I'm giving you everything I was promised. You hear the whispers of your very soul. Open your eyes. Do not see. Do you see? See now. Do you see? Okay, so they are actually seeing this. It's been puppeting some. And here we go. Meet the real Frey. I think that's been your story. It's been puppeting her. This Frey, whatever the hell it is, has been puppeting his corpse the entire time. That's why sometimes it can be seen, sometimes not. Some of those times, it really was, or it's not that they were saying it, it's why sometimes they seem to react to us saying it, and sometimes they reacted to them saying it. Because sometimes it really was Frey saying it for us. But sometimes it was us, Frey saying it through us.
Yeah, that's been your story. And everything you utter now will be mine.
Yeah, we're fighting our fucking dark side. This is the fucking... I mean, come on. You know this. This is Naruto esteem.
Can they kill me, no? Oh, you'll try, but you'll fail. When you lay down your neck. But where would that leave us? Oh, you're stronger than this. It's really the river, and you know it. God, thank God if it pleases you.
Every little complaint about, you know,
Oh, look, you're doing it again, bro.
oh, Haru, anguish, esteem, anguish. Every time we were bothered by people to go fetch their fucking groceries, or do minor unimportant crap, or asked to do something that was not so great in the name of helping save the day. Every time we had to fucking prepare a dinner while people's lives were in danger, and waste our fucking time. See my understand myself. But no matter. They have born with darkness within us. The lies beneath the mask. And the truth of what Frey is. Har, listen to us. What a perfect quest to do for Ishgard. Now thank you, no matter what. You know who you are, Haru. We know who, and so do you. The slow quest will awaken the power of the darkness within, but all it really was is a classic display of willful ignorance. It's something that was there all along, allowed to manifest, and finally free itself. In some ways, it was freeing. Dealing with our anger, rage, annoyance, at all the petty bullshit we have to deal with. All the pain and suffering we've had to see. The slate clean. Forgive and forget. It's yourself that she can be controlled. Way of light. Our weapon of light. You can still be free. And this is why it is a damn shame that Shadowbringers and everything it deals with does not have a Dark Knight storyline. Haru? I am your shadow. Your true self. I had to do that joke at least once. It wasn't perfectly timed, but goddamn. This really is, in a lot of ways, is a Persona plot. A bit, like, more 4 than 5. I don't know much about 5, but I know you don't really confront your own shadows much in that one, I think. I think you confront other people's shadows, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I know nothing about it, since that's what I'm seeing the best game in the franchise, so. And the one with the least problematic elements in it. Please answer to my voice. Heart, feet, listen, and accepting that inner darkness. And thus we get our persona. Sorry, I had to. It really is that moment. Frey, Hawks. Frey is just us. This has me so be it. Now when you tire this trade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. And acknowledges the feelings of rage and frustration and pain that he's went through this entire time. That we've been. What happened in old, I love that. What happened in all the little details. The betrayal, the backstabbing. The being used, the shit fuckery on all sides. All the little things. All the big things. And this is why this is, frankly, one of the best quest lines in this game. And I now fully agree with that. Absolutely. I think the story for this blows all the other ones I've done out of the water. Right now. I'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. When my minor headache that has developed. It wasn't just me having my glasses off for 20 minutes, but that did not fucking help. But as I think about the other quests, but I actually think this blows everything out of the way just because how perfectly it ties into everything. Okay, so your life, madam. We fearfully lost your power. Clear, speaking of what happened, not that he had to ask mine. But I thought he will be interred with full rights. May his soul rest in peace. Living dead. Grants the effect of living dead. When HP reduces to 0, under the effect of living, instead of becoming KO, your status will change to walking dead. This is your ability to give no fucks. Maybe this is what that poison was referring to as the shield. I wouldn't consider that as a shield. This really is even more of a I don't give a fuck what you do, because now I'm just a thought. Yeah. Oh, effectively, you become a walking dead. Restore HP with each weapon skill, slowly different spell cast. Most attacks will not lower your HP below 1. If before the walking dead timer out, and on HP until your maximum is restored, makes the undead reverse. This amount of restored, you will be KO'd. If I don't achieve undead reverse, while under the text of most attacks will not lower your HP below 1. So basically, I have to get... There's a reason why I said this was read to me like a vampire class. Clearly it's supposed to be, even though I don't have enough vampire abilities. Yeah, so this makes me... Yeah, this is the vampire class, apparently. It might change that in later levels, but for right now, starting out, this is a vampire class. It's all about drawing health from your enemies to restore yourself before you end up killed. It grants you a fleeting moment of, oh god, don't let me die, and then a chance to restore yourself. And if you don't restore yourself in time, you're fucked. If you do, then you're basically immortal for that brief period. I say no, madam. You know, never mind. Very well. I do love that everyone here appreciates generally this is so you're excited for now. This is me, the hero warrior light, undergoing a entirely well-earned stressed mental breakdown. Apparently there's this, I'm not gonna bother getting it right now, but hold on, I'm gonna talk to this guy, figure out. And it turns to meet your gaze. So this is the next level of Dark Knight. What the hell is the Wages of Mercy? Then I have to look up. It makes sense it's here, since, you know. But with this, we've got heavy Wolfram. Wait, the Dark Knight gear is the Wolfram shit? I thought it's something I could make, but apparently no reason to make it anytime soon. Oh. Well, actually, no, it doesn't cover my head, so I could dye it if I wanted to. But to Frank, I think I actually prefer... It looks good, and I'll definitely keep it. Yeah, I literally saw this stuff in the one thing. I wasn't expecting it to be what I was given with Dark Knight. I kind of wanted the gear sheet the Frey had. It looks sick as shit. Either Frey had, you know? And I don't even get an accompanying weapon. That's funny. It is gear that looks good, but I'm gonna swap it out as soon as I get back. It starts at level 50. I wonder, the Wages of Mercy. What is this? Is this still a? What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But when did this come in? Is this the Stormlight Dark Knight quest, or is the rest? There we go. This is still 3.0. We're not done. This is just the first half of it. Wages of Mercy. Okay, what? Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out what... Okay, there we go. So, so we get 20 levels of quests, and then we get 10 more afterwards. That just gives us enough Dark Knight questline to actually start the story of Ishgard. Well, we're not going to start that today, but knowing that this is not... But we know where to come for this. I'll figure out where to put this to make it work. And after that, I'm gonna peace out. This was exceptionally high quality. I don't know how I'm going to rate this as whether or not this is separate, because it feels like it's only the first half of Heaven's Wards 1. That was definitely the conclusion to the story, but we got 10 more levels of it. If that's how all these quest lines work, then actually I fucking love it. If this means we actually do get a full set of 2 20 level quests, past this point of, you know, 1 every 2 levels. That's amazing, and I love it. I just don't know where this goes and don't know when that happens, but I do love this. I think this will be what I wear for the next few quests. I will, however, try to update my weapon offline. Either from my, either by making another sword for me to use, or more likely just going to get a good one from the, Rowena's peeps. But that's neither here nor there. This was really high quality, and the way this was handled, this was just beautifully done. Everyone probably recognizes that was a really fucking horrible thing to watch the great hero of the lane go through, but also the entire point of we're sick and tired of being fucking used and solve every goddamn body's problems, and recognizing that, you know, putting more pressure on us, but especially when we won, bad idea. So let's just go ahead and pretend none of that ever happened. And yeah, great shit. I fucking love this. Again, I love 14, and this is everything I've ever heard. Every good thing I've ever heard about it. Dark Knight really is, I think, definitely one of the best quests in this series, and it's definitely the best one I've done so far. But I gotta go.